If you love Avatar: The Last Airbender, here are 5 other titles that are definitely worth checking out on this week's Binge Guide. Made for kids but doesn't shy away from hard themes, Avatar: The Last Airbender is bringing all 3 of its 100% fresh seasons to Netflix after what feels like 100 years' sleep. It's filled with compelling characters, incredible world building and storylines, and if you're a fan of the show or its spin-off The Legend of Korra, here's some other things you're going to want to binge. Starting with our certified fresh pick, Samurai Jack. This series about a young prince who is sent through time and fighting to return home to save the world has many of the same action and futuristic elements that Avatar fans will love. With an average audience score of 95% and the 5th and final season coming in certified fresh at 100%, critics call Samurai Jack beautifully animated, action-packed, and overall compelling. You can slice and dice your way through all 5 seasons in just under 26 hours, and after that, you'll definitely know Jack. The brand new pick for this week is Star Wars: The Clone Wars. The 7th and final season, which recently wrapped up on Disney+, brought a satisfying conclusion to this story about Yoda, Anakin, and the Jedi Knights fighting in the Clone Wars. Bridging the gap between episodes 2 and 3 of the live-action Star Wars films, critics praise the series for the same reason Avatar fans will love it: beautifully animated action sequences and impressively layered storytelling. While it will take you 60 hours to binge the whole series, just think about how many great Star Wars nuggets you'll have as conversation starters at the next party you go to, whenever we get to go to parties again. Next up is our throwback pick, Dragon Ball Z. This series, which aired in North America from 1996 to 2003, follows a warrior named Goku and his friends who protect Earth from various invaders while searching for 7 magical spheres. Avatar fans will appreciate this true anime in its purest form, while critics have praised it for the awesome battles and satisfying story elements. You're in for a long binge of just under 111 hours to get through the series, but at least you'll come away from it knowing that Earth was well protected. Emerging as our under-the-radar pick this week is Shiro and the Princesses of Power. This remake of an 80s cartoon is about an orphan girl, Shiro, who is transformed into a warrior by a magic sword and leads a rebellion to free her land from monstrous invaders. Much like Avatar, Shiro doesn't downplay hard themes for the sake of its audience, and critics say it packs a powerful visual punch that hits even harder thanks to layered writing and multi-dimensional characters. With the 5th and final season just landing on Netflix, it'll take you 26 hours to binge the series, so better get to it. And finally, our editor's pick this week is Teen Titans. This show features DC characters Robin, Starfire, Raven, Cyborg, and Beast Boy, and proves that you're never too young to save the planet, while also experiencing things that normal teens face today. Much like Avatar, this show is tailor-made for fans of fantasy action, while critics have praised it for blending pop art animation with surprisingly heavy themes. With a binge time of just over 25 hours, this show is an enduring favorite and will make you appreciate Robin as much more than just Batman's sidekick. Okay, if I've done my job, hopefully this will help guide you through your next few binge sessions. Be sure to check back here for future recommendations and ideas based around the TV and movies that you love right here on the Rotten Tomatoes Binge Guide.